Bree again, and this is my video for Raico's backstory, because he felt left out and needed one too. So to start, he does not come into the story until way later. He's a later character, probably comes in about halfway through. He is from one of the places in the country that, if you see my other video, you know, Raleigh and Aldrich kind of travel around, and he's from one of the other farther away places. And just kind of to give a little bit backstory of the backstory, in this country there are monsters and other kind of abomination creatures that will periodically come out and either attack people, property, anything they can really get their hands on. And so there's a small group of people who have been charged with protecting the rest of the country from these creatures who are a species whose name has yet to be determined. But that's their job, and they were losing. They were losing badly. Really badly. And so they needed something to even the odds a little bit. They tried the mystical weapons route, and that really didn't work as well as they had hoped. So they start looking at science and magic and engineering, and what they come up with is something that they have called the Retrieval and Incapacitation Capture Offensive, which they have put in practice. And what it is they are taking captured creatures, splicing them up, getting their genetic material and combining it with more peaceful type creatures along with domestic things, dogs, lizards, anything they can do that will hopefully stick together. And this little boy here was the first success. He is part of the monsters, he is part of the humanoid race that's there, a little bit of a dog, just other things they kind of threw in a pot and said go and hoped that whatever came out, whatever fetus came out would be a viable thing. They call him Raico after the acronym for the program that he was built from. He works with their hunter divisions to go out and take these things down. He's very good at it. He was given a lot of training, a lot of natural ability from the assorted things spliced together to create him. The problem is he's not very bright. And I don't mean he's stupid, he's just slower. The way he speaks, because he can talk, it's more the kind of talking you'd get out of a 5-year-old. He can't articulate well. It's more of a pointing and, you know, there it is, or, you know, that one. He takes out, you know, the words the and those kind of things. Maybe a 4-year-old. My contact with children has been very limited, but you get the idea. He doesn't communicate on the level of someone of a normal person his age would be able to communicate in, because of the animals racking up in his brain. And there's a certain team that act as handlers for him. They direct him. He's a gun. He's a gun. They're the trigger pullers, or kind of a combination of a gun and a hunting dog. And so he will follow them on missions. He'll take down whatever the prey is, or to whatever extent they want him to, at which point they call him off. He has a very good relationship with one of the people on that team, whose name is Richard. And I hope to get a doll of Richard at some point, but they have developed a very close relationship. Richard's been teaching him how to speak better, how to read, and other things that a normal human would be able to do. So that the way he fits into the story is that he is sent out along with some of the others, minus Richard, to go into this town where one of these monsters has been causing trouble, and Raleigh and Aldrich are there, and the experiments that created him are very illegal, very underground, and he shouldn't exist. So him running into one of the internal affairs military investigators and friend is not good and causes a lot of problems for the Hunter organization and the military, who have no affiliation with each other whatsoever. That's how he fits into that world. As I said, I hope to get a doll of Richard at some point just to shell him, but until then, Raico shall sit on the shelf with Raleigh and Aldrich. And I hope you enjoyed this. That's completes my current series of the 3 dolls I have, and I hope to, as I said, I hope to get more in the future. So until next time, bye!